It's a sad but true development. Voter turnout has decreased from 60% in the presidential elections in 2008 down to only 58% in the most recent presidential elections in 2016. That means less and less people come and submit their votes for their favorite candidate and take advantage of their right to influence American politics. What leads to this current development of political annoyance? And more important, why should everybody go and vote for the favorite candidate? Meaning, why should everybody participate in political elections? My speech today is going to address this exact topic and is going to provide reasons for everybody, like why they should participate in elections. So, every American citizen over 18 years is entitled to vote in presidential elections. They can go to the polls and vote for members of the Electoral College, who then later officially determine the President of the United States. So every American citizen is able to influence the vote of the next President of the United States and should take advantage of that possibility. First, voting is the people's right and privilege in a democracy. Since we live in a democracy in the United States, our system depends on the population's willingness to shape and influence our politics, in particular our elections. Active political participation guarantees the continuing existence of that political system, of our democracy. Many Americans are so used to our current political system that they don't even think it's possible that this political system might change in the future. They forget that also other forms of government exist. In many other countries, not every person is entitled to vote and is able to actively influence a country's political direction. That could result in determination by a ruling minority which then does not represent a country's will. They could pass laws that affect the whole country's population, like everybody's personal freedom, and reduce that. The best way to avoid a development to another political system is active political participation by participating in every election. Second, not participating in elections causes other people to have more power to determine our country's future. They will decide who represents us and lead our country in our political future. In addition, voting is the best protection against extremists. Those who don't vote make it easier for political extremist currents to get a greater impact on society and politics. Their votes would be more decisive because a party's share is determined in relation to the total amount of votes submitted. And consequently, when you decide not to vote, the total amount of votes is going to decrease, which increases the share of another party or extremist party. This could result in extremist political developments, which could cause a loss of freedom for us all. A high turnout, including everybody's vote, including yours, can prevent extreme politicians to gain more political power than they would deserve according to the public's opinion. In the end, active political engagement and participation can prevent negative consequences like a change of our political system or more power for extremist politicians. Therefore, in order to protect ourselves as well as American values like our personal freedom, everybody should go and vote. Mark the 3rd of November 2020 in your calendar. This is the expected day for the 59th presidential elections. On that day, you're able to show that you actually care about our country's future and want to influence its political direction. Thank you for your attendance.